on for a second. The internet is claiming that our favorite online dating coach slash psychologist, Sadia Khan, is a fraud. They're saying that she is threatening people, overcharging people for her services, that she's a narcissist, that she is even photoshopping her body when she is posting stuff online. We have two content creators, but only one truth. We got to talk about this. Wait, you thought that was it? They're even saying that she was a side chick. We have evidence here. We're going to get in all of the details, and then we're going to verify whether if that evidence is actually useful or not. Because Alonzo said,
it's not what you know, it's what you can prove.
This is the biggest scandal that Sadia Khan doesn't want you to know about her. She preaches on her page and on her content that she's a high-value woman. She can teach you how to attract a high-value woman if you're a man for thousands of dollars for one-on-one coaching. Let's see how much she values herself as a woman.
The main thing I would say to be a high-value woman is always you have ability to reject attention.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
The third step towards becoming a high-value woman, and this is genuinely so important, it's self-awareness. Now,
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
only one thing that all women want.
What are you going to do about it? I'll suck his dick if you have an attitude, and I can do it today if I want to.
first TikTok content creator that we have just seen, his name is Official GOOB on TikTok, and he uses this platform to expose fraudulent fitness motivators, dating coaches, in this case Sadia as well. He's basically showing us some screenshots. We don't know who this person was that was having a conversation with another person. We really don't know what this whole thing is about. And I'm going to be very honest with you guys. This is why you have to be very careful when you are watching online characters trying to expose or cancel other people. Now, I'm not going to say that what Sadia is doing here and there may be a little questionable, but we're going to get into that. But taking a screenshot of somebody having a conversation is really not the way to prove something, right? Because I can sit right here and create a conversation that I had with Tupac back in 1992. I can be like, look, we were conversating. You can just create, a text message or a conversation online. It's really not a way to try to cancel someone. But let's continue listening because he's going to show us some more receipts. And make sure you let me know in the comment section what you think about this one. They're also saying that Sadia used to be somebody's side chick. And when this person, he was actually engaged to another woman, was about to get married, that person's fiance has confronted Sadia in a phone conversation. And this is what they were talking about.
What are you going to do about it? I'll suck his dick if you have an attitude, and I can do it today if I want to.
Go on.
And I can do it on your wedding day and your birthday.
Okay, well,
and
we'll
the days
see.
After.
Okay.
I've been in situations where he's been with you in a social setting. He'll call me after.
So the woman that did the majority of the talking supposedly is Sadia. And I'm going to tell you this. Again, this is not enough to convince me that this woman is supposed to be somebody's side chick. I need more than just a phone recording. I need pictures. I need videos. Like I said, I need evidence. I'm not going to sit here and then point the finger at this woman and say, she was been with somebody. This could have been any woman. Hell, this could even be a man where they have changed this person's voice into a female's voice. There are hundreds, millions of British women running around who could sound like Sadia. I need more than that, people. That's why I'm saying you really have to be careful, because at the end of the day, this is a person. She is public. She's online. She's making her money just like you and I are doing, paying our bills. Okay, she may have a little bit more luxury than us, but still, at the end of the day, this is a woman who makes her money with giving advice to men and women at the same time. Let's jump into the next piece of evidence.
A motivational speaking man coach that's supposed to show you how to be a confident, successful man in dating relationships, editing her own photos and videos? Sadia Khan, welcome to the show. This is Sadia Khan, 741,000 followers. You can book a call with her. She promises that for just a few $1,000s, you're going to be able to master yourself, master women, and master relationships. She wants to make sure that you're confident, emotionally strong, free from baggage. Don't worry, guys, the program's not too much to develop all of this confidence from Sadia. Just a paltry 6,000 GBP, which in Freedom Bucks is like $6,500. Just a few months of rent for the average American, no problem at all. Here's a good clip that Sadia posted about facing your own realities and truths.
Thing to sell to women because it's
the reality.
Well,
I'm majority
sure.
of men's not their dream girl. It's not the end of the world with that, but it takes a self-esteem to understand. Look, here's the thing: people who have high self-esteem attach to truths. They enjoy truths. Truth means something to them.
Truth means something to him, huh? Let's take a look at this clip. Alright guys, now just keep in mind she's a high confidence woman and truth means something to her. Why is there a waist filter on this public speaking and engagement video of you, Sadia? What is going on here? What? Like, look, it's just bending, warping, getting disintegrated. And if you look at this photo of just her full body, you see there's a waist filter here and it's not attached to the shadow. Big miss there.
Her online coaching is vicious, absolutely crazy. I would never pay that. Even if I would have this type of money to pay that, I would not pay that. And I would advise you not to ever pay for something like this because it's 2025. There is so much information out there on online platforms that you can get in order to self-improve. But I'm also going to tell you one thing. If you read books, if you watch videos, if you're listening to podcasts, you will never be able to actually be able to change if you do not put in that work, if you are not disciplined enough. You can be motivated. You can have all of the energy that you want to have in order to start something. But if you are not disciplined, you will not continue to do something that you have just started based off of that motivation that you have seen. And somebody else will never be able to motivate you as much as you can motivate yourself. Remember that. You can read books, listen to Napoleon Hill, listen to Jim Rohn, listen to David Goggins. There are so many great influencers, even from back in the days, from the early 1900s. These men will tell you the truth about yourself. And what these online coaches are doing, they're not doing anything else besides taking what they have learned from these men from back in the day and then just apply it onto your personal situation. At the end of the day, we all go through the similar struggles. It's repetitive. You don't have to spend this much money. Now let's talk about the part where she's editing her body in her video. Whip-de-damn-do, this is a woman. Obviously, she's getting up there in age, even though she looks fantastic. I like her dark hair. I like her complexion. Obviously, she has a nice body, even though I know that she's wearing shapewear. But that's a different story. At the end of the day, and bottom line, women are going to be women. Women in public, especially, and she's still very natural. You have other women who look like they have spent all of their money on plastic surgeons, which they probably actually have done. But at the end of the day, trying to cancel somebody based off of some screenshots, based off of a phone conversation where we don't even know who is this person on the phone, and saying that she is video shopping or photoshopping her videos. Come on, I need more than that. I really need more than that. Guys, we have to be so critical in believing things that we see online because this is a whole person. We don't know, even though she's an online psychologist, we don't know how she feels up here. And I already know from personal experience, online pushback can really be harsh on you. You really have to be the type of person in order to take that. You have to have thick skin. And not everything that you see online is really what you get in real life. We don't know if this woman is maybe not even strong enough to deal with the online pushback. I mean, in my personal opinion, she has not done anything wrong in order for content creators to come up here and say that she's a fraud. Hell, every second woman on Instagram, social media, YouTube, whatsoever is faking her appearance, faking her personality. There are male fitness influencers who are pushing fake weights. You see any female content creator exposing them? I mean, you already know my type of content. I would expose females and their behavior when there's really something going on. But in this case, I'm not saying this is not happening. I'm just saying I just need a little bit more proof than that.
There was another screenshot that somebody sent me. Let me see if I can find it here real quick below the response. Here it is on Instagram, and it's from her secondary account. I'll have my editor put up on the screen and make sure he gets a copy, but it looks like she's just like losing her mind over some dialogue. Go STFU, you're sick, get the F off my page, you pussy, go get cheated on, and also calling him a dumb bitch. In fairness, with like the calls and not getting picked up, that behavior itself is psychotic. Like,
this guy speaking, he's a YouTuber and his channel is called Entrepreneurs in Cars. And again, sir, I really need more than that because like I said, I can create a conversation, a supposedly conversation that I had with somebody on Instagram right now. It doesn't take much. It doesn't even take like a software program. Now, I also would say that I believe that Sadia Khan is smart enough not to insult people online, especially not in a chat. I mean, seriously, I know that women are questionable in their behavior, in their judgment, and that they don't think about the consequences of their behavior. But in this case, Even my 7-year-old niece would know not to do this online because she'd be too afraid that mommy is going to find out. I mean, seriously, I don't believe this. I don't buy this. I'm not saying that she maybe she has done something. Maybe we just have to wait a couple of days to wait if there's any more evidence that's going to come out that's going to make her look a little fraudulent in what she's doing or in what she's preaching. Because the best advice that you can give is when you actually have experienced something, when you are living it. You know, just like the saying goes, practice what you preach. It is the easiest way to preach when you are practicing something. That's why it's so easy for me to speak about marriage, to speak about the relationship. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but at the end of the day, I do have experience in being in a relationship. I do have experience in certain fields. I'm not calling myself a dating coach. I'm not calling myself a relationship coach, but I do consider myself as a person who has enough experience to give advice to other people on the way they think and how they should behave in order to make their relationship work better. Okay, so again, I need a little bit more than that. I personally don't buy it, and I really hope that I'm right with what I'm saying here, that I'm not going to see anything else that's coming out that's really like, wait a minute, this woman is fraudulent. But we will see. Let me know what you think, because I would love to know if you maybe have found out something that it could be verifying what these men are saying here in these videos. Yeah, that's basically everything I have for you guys today. Thank you so much and happy Sunday. And I also seen the response of yesterday's video. I'm most definitely going to put out another video for you guys because I've seen that you really liked it and enjoyed it. Thank you for that. And yeah, have a great start into your new week. Make sure you come back for another video. Give this video a like. Make sure you leave a comment or two, and I would love to see your reaction. Thank you all so much. Stay blessed.